Hi everybody, welcome to the Accidental Audiophile. Today we're going to be unboxing the PS Audio Stellar Phono Preamp from Darren Maris. I got this from a Vancouver audio shop that had a good deal. I was going to buy it from my local store, but can't bypass a great deal. And that's for sure something that if you get a discount on a product, you should definitely take full advantage of it. So again, let's kind of open it up and let's go through the unboxing. All right, so once again we have here the owner's reference book with a little thank you message, which is always appreciated. And then nicely packed. Here we have the remote control with batteries, power supply, and we'll show you guys this in a second. All right, let's get to the unboxing. So let's go through here. It's nicely wrapped up. Some PS Audio tape. And here we go. So we'll put this here on the floor and let's go and take a closer look at what we have. So basically we have the PS Stellar Phono Preamplifier. My current preamplifier is the Rega MK4. It sits here. And let's take a look here. Power, trigger in, trigger out, balance right left, RCA jacks. Then we have my glasses here, but we have the moving magnet and the moving coil. So again, a very nice design. I was not anticipating of purchasing a preamp, although I will pair it with my Planar 3 with my Nd5 Cartridge. But that means that at one point I'm going to need to do an upgrade on my LP player, though I do love my MP player. So I'll kind of figure out where to put this into my rack and I'll get back to you. All right, just going over showing the PS Audio Stellar Phono Preamp remote control. And as you could see here, let's see if we can zoom in here. We have the MC loading of the different ohms for the MC cartridge. Now I don't have an MC cartridge right now, I just have a moving magnet, the Rega Nd5. There's the mute button on and the gain. Now ironically enough, and it's kind of, I've been using this much more than I thought, this is what came with my PS Audio StellarGold preamp. And here we have the DAC, digital inputs, analog inputs, balance, the preamp and DAC volume control, mute buttons. And over here Let's go over here. You can see here Phono. Similar to the controller, you can change the gain and the loads, the power plant, and on-off button. So let's kind of zoom out and go a little bit closer here to show you guys how it's all set up. So it's not my final ideal racking. I did order some more Northstone racks, but apparently they're delayed for at least another month. So I'm going to have to redo this again. But basically, it's not the best practice. It's even in the manual. It does not recommend to put the StellarGold preamp, Phono preamp, on top of the M700 monoblocks. Only I'm doing this right now because it's the only convenient thing I do have. So that's here the preamp, and over here we have the power button. And if we kind of zoom in here, we have the moving. Even with my glasses, it's hard for me to see here, guys. So it's one thing I wish most manufacturers would get these labels a little bit stronger. But you can see here the different settings for the inputs and the gains that we have on the StellarGold. So again, I'm very excited for this. This is the first premium phono amp I have. I did replace the Rega. I still have the Rega PSU here. So basically I have RCA going out of the Planar 3, and it goes into the preamp of the Phono, and then the Phono goes into the actual preamp. Is that the way I have it? I believe so. Then on here on the right, I have the other components, the left-right monoblocks, the power plant, which has made a huge difference. It's a regenerator, and I could tell you that my Focal speakers, Theva #2s, are working very effortlessly. And here in the back, we have a little bit of the star of the show, kind of hidden, is the StellarGold, sorry, the PS Audio FR12 sub. I don't want to show you what's in the back. And then here we have the Eversolo with my Hugo Core TT2. Now I am waiting for the M scaler, which is a whole other video. And again, here is the Rega Planar. And I will be definitely playing a little bit off the wall, a little bit of a Louis Armstrong to kick things off with the new Phono preamp. So far, I've played off the wall once, and I could tell you there's details I did not hear before. I will try to get you guys a better review of what I found, but so far I'm hearing things that I did not hear in the past. So quite interesting to say the least. All right, that's a wrap up for the unboxing and the first glance of the PS Audio Stellar preamp, and I will give you guys a little bit of a detail just after of the specs from this video. Okay. All right, guys. Third segment. So welcome back to the Accidental Audiophile. Again, today I'm sitting in my listening room. Let me not move and get you guys dizzy. As you saw, I just got to deliver the PS Audio Stellar Phono amp, and I want to make sure that I go over some of the key specifications, capabilities, how I'm going to use it, and so forth. So as you can see, it's sitting now between my Rega Planar 3 and the rest of my PS Audio system. The cartridge on my Planar 3 is a Rega Nd5, which I bought, I think, in January this year. It's a moving magnet elliptical nude diamond stylus, according to the website. It's a neodyme magnet, the world's most powerful commercial. I love these marketing people. So again, it's a very nice stylus upgrade that I did that has reduced the impedance and the induction, and I could definitely see a big difference between the stock styles that came with my Planar 3 many years ago with the Nd5. I could only imagine with the Nd7, the Nd9, the higher ones really get there, right? Now, regarding the Stellar Phono, I've been very happy with my Rega Phono MK3 or 4. I bought it back in 2019, so I'm not sure exactly the model, but it's about a $400 device. It's worked brilliantly. I'm going to reuse it again for sure. Probably hand down that to the kids one day, or to somebody special who would appreciate it. So why did I get the Stellar Phono? So I've been in this rabbit hole, and you guys can see here I got a couple of specs here. that I started my journey here to really get into more of the higher level of audiophile. Now, again, not the stupid expensive, but even this is expensive enough. But thanks to Paul McGowan's videos, I really got educated. Now, part of it is definitely marketing on his side, but I have to say his forums on the website, everything has been great. I've been really enjoying learning from him and learning from the community and so forth. And when I upgraded to the PS Audio M700 monoblocks with my Theva speakers, new speakers, just incredible when you put 2 monoblocks onto your system. Then I took a chance, thanks to Audio Excellence. They have some great videos on PS Audio and the preamps that the PS Audio has. And so I went and I got myself the PS Audio StellarGold preamp. That just opened the soundstage where the M700s lit up the speakers, made them stronger. Then basically the preamp kind of just opened the sound waves. Then after that, I believe I got the FR12 sub from PS Audio. Yes, I drank the Kool-Aid. That thing is fantastic. It works really great in my room. Sorry, I hope you guys could see me. I want to make sure you guys can see me a little bit better. I kind of just adjust this, so I do apologize for that. And basically, the sub came in, and then I took a bit of a chance. I went and bought the PS Audio PowerPlant 3. This is after talking to a lot of people at the AudioFest show, and I was really looking at the PS Audio FR5 speakers, but that's a longer-term goal, because I already have the speakers, which is the Thevas. And what happened with the PowerPlant 3, the regenerator, it's hard to express it, but the video, like all the audio, just kind of stabilized. There's no peaks and valleys. It's just constant. The speakers, the sound, it's just constant. That's what I would say is what the regenerator does, and so forth. Right now, back to the Stellar Phono, and Darren Myers has a lot of videos with Paul McGowan. Now, Darren Myers is now, I believe, a VP at Paris Sound in California. I did look at some of their products, but I decided to stick with PS Audio equipment. Maybe I mentioned, I wasn't really looking to buy it, but I reached out to Quebec Acoustics, and I was going to buy a purchase from them because I bought many things from them. But just randomly on Facebook, a company called Airborne Audio Video out of Vancouver had some tremendous deal on the Stellar Gold DAC, which kind of intrigued me, the preamp and a few other things. So I took the plunge and I got the preamp. I have to say, it's like I UPS'd it for like $100. The next day, 2 days delivery. So I ordered it, Sunday, and it arrived today. So super happy. The UPS guy came over, had a nice chat with the guy, because usually they just put like a sticker, then I gotta go chase them down. Just great. And then you saw the unboxing. Now back to the Phono. I'm going to go into the spec mode, so please bear with me here, but I think it's important to kind of go through these things. It's a fully discrete FET and JFET topology. What does that mean? I'll have to AI it afterwards to get a better understand what that is. But the key one, it's biased in pure Class A. It's a Class A preamp, which I'm a little bit concerned because if you saw the unboxing and where I placed it, everything's kind of like stacked together. So I still need to work on that portion of my listening room. The DC coupled from the input to the output. There's no capacitors in the single path. The M gain is set to 44 decibels, and the loading is at 47 kiloohms, which is perfect with my Nd5. It's going into my PowerPlant 3 in the regenerator port. And again, the noise, the black just keeps going down. So here's what I want you to understand about the pairing, the synergy that I have with my system, and so forth, right? So with the Nd5 cartridge, the Planar 3, the first time I start playing Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, because I'm in a bit of Michael Jackson craze at this morning, it's like I started noticing things, stagier, things I'd never noticed before, like instruments. It's kind of weird. I've played some of these songs many times, and I'm hearing things that I didn't hear before, the separation between Michael's voice and the instruments. So again, Off the Wall, produced by Quincy Jones, engineered by Bruce Swedien. It's a great vinyl. I have the original pressing. I have many different pressings. I listen to Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Louis Johnson's bass guitar, ding, ding, ding. It's incredible. I sit there in my chair. It's tight. It's great. When Out of My Life, the solo of Michael's voice is so strong. Everything is it's almost like you could close your eyes and you could see Michael there. You could see the pianos. It's it's an amazing experience, and I can feel and tell the difference between that and my Rega. Currently, I'm running the RCA cables. I'll invest in the XR balance cables later on, just to see what the difference is, because I like, if I'm investing this much money, a few more bucks on the cables not gonna kill me, whatever the case might be. I just want to go a little bit over the specs here, so just give me a second so I can do this properly. So I'm just gonna hide a couple of things here. And what happened to, let's see here, is it this one here? No, what happened to the picture, to the image? What happened to my image? Here it is. All right, so if I go here, all right, let me go into there. Nope, display capture there. So let me just go here. 1 second, guys. Give me a second. I don't want to pause it because I'm on a roll, as they say. So let me just go here and kind of flip it. Oh no, I want to do the video display capture. Display capture, and which screen? I want to do the primary monitor. That's what I want to do. So guys, just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm going to just reside this right here. Really need to get like a producer, right? So let me just go here and let's kind of open up the specs here, just to go a little bit through. So I used OpenAI ChatGPT image to create this as an infographic, just taking the data from directly PS Audio. And we talk about the all discrete FET design, the Class A circuitry. What I love about this preamp, it supports both M and MMCs. It's a dual input for tone arms. That one I got to double check. I'm not sure what that means, but it is in the spec sheet. I got to learn a little bit more. Remote control, like you saw, that the remote controls are there. So like, again, like just to give you guys a little bit of the specs, so the price is retail about US $2,099. I got a good deal here in Canada, lower than that. The gain for the moving magnet is 4450 and 56 dBs. For the MC 6672, and then the input loading right by default is 47 ohms right now, which is per for the Nd5. And then whenever I get to the MC, which I'm looking either the Planar 8 or maybe the Michelle gyro later on, you can really kind of customize that capability, right? So which is great. Let me kind of go on to the next picture here, guys. So here, just to go over the pairing. So I have the Planar 3. It was my first hi-fi system. It's a belt drive, RB33 tone arm. Never changed the tone arm, just changed the stylus. It's a great, this thing could last forever. I'm going to hand it down to a friend, family, to my kids. The Nd5 is my first stylus upgrade, and I have to give Filion Electronics here in Quebec, Montreal. They set it up for me, worked out of the box, fantastic. And again, don't look at the picture, wrong thing, but we just talk about the Phono amp, and just to give you guys a little bit more of just some of the specs and so forth, right? So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I kind of did this a little bit quick. I've been traveling a lot for business, and I haven't had a chance to go over some other things I've been doing. Did a couple of Fossey reviews and so forth, and I will be giving you guys some more information on what I've been doing through traveling, because I visited some amazing stores in Amsterdam and in Greece, and I will give you guys a little teaser. But I bought these little bad boys in Amsterdam, and I will give you guys a little video on that shortly. So that's about it. Thanks everybody, and please like and subscribe, as the kids say, and hope you guys enjoyed this video.